beautiful bowl of mussels. That's what we're going to make today. And why? Well, we just reviewed Bobby Flay making mussels on the Food Network. And what did I think of his mussels? Although textbook correct in everything he did, he burnt the snot out of his shallots. And then through some fancy editing, there was beautiful caramelized and sweated white onions at the very end. What did I do different? I learned how to control my heat, and that's what we made today. So I'll show you how to make mussels without ruining them. I'm Executive Chef James McKennis, and welcome to my kitchen. There will be dead and broken mussels in your package. So inspect for broken shells and discard them. And if they're open and you're not sure, because they should be closed, see how that's open? All you have to do is bang it on the table a little bit. It'll start to close. Does that one close up nice and tight? Or it's starting to? It did at least, even if you can't quite see. So even see how wide that one's open? Yeah, all I have to do is beat it on the table. And you can see it's starting to close off. Just watch out that you don't pinch your finger with those. They grip quite tight. I hate to interrupt the video, but if you're getting any value from what I'm doing here, please feel free to subscribe, comment, and hit the like button. We'll get right back to the video now. Alright, so we have a red onion because my grocery store did not have any shallots. Not a big deal. Part of cooking is making substitutions and using the fresh ingredients you have on hand. So we're going to dice it up, and if you're not sure how to dice up an onion, you know, I went through that pretty fast there. You can go to my culinary skills playlist where you can definitely see some videos on how to do some onions, peppers, mushrooms, carrots, celery, all those vegetables from scratch. Now, when it comes to the garlic here, I did nitpick at Monsieur Flay for taking the time to hand dice it all. Then he used the technique of sprinkling salt on it and waving the knife back and forth through it to kind of create a garlic paste. As effective as that is, and that is something that they'll make you do in culinary school, real world application, a garlic press is a lot more faster and efficient. So after you get your onion or shallot into your pot, and I wanted to show this in real time, if you watch Bobby Flay do the garlic method as described, you'll see how much time he puts into it. Whereas all I have to do is just press garlic into through the press. That's it. That's it. It's that simple. Just cut it off with the back of a knife. You can just keep reloading the press with as much peeled garlic as you have. In fact, I could have bought my garlic pre-peeled. They had the baggies of it in the fridge section of the store for $1.99 for a pound. Would have been cheaper to buy that, but I got the stuff you have to peel for some reason. From this point, basically what you're going to want to do is just sweat everything off. Now this is where I made a bonehead move. I was so excited that I just poured all my mussels in along with their mussel juice, which some people will find undesirable. So then I scurried around looking for my pot lid, brought it over to the sink, poured it out, and then brought it right back for you. From here we're going to add our German wine. I used the Gewürztraminer because not only is that what I had, but that's what I like. We put our lid on to steam it. After a couple minutes, and you can stir it around to see what's going on, you can see that they're all starting to open up. You want to mix them up to make sure you try and get some of that onion inside of them. Onion and garlic in there really help make the mussels taste extra flavorful. Put the lid on, hop over to your work table, grab your fresh parsley, because you have enough time right now to give it a quick little, I'm not going to say chiffonade because we didn't roll it up, but we're giving it a nice rough chop. Just run your knife through it in a couple directions. If you go all one way, you're going to get rectangles. So you want to, squares are a little more uniform, so you want to go back and forth in a few different ways. Turn around, throw some butter into your pot. If you ever want to make homemade butter, I got a video for that too up above. Give that another good mix. You want to help the
the broth that you're making with that wine and butter emulsify into a homogeneous liquid. You don't want to see like clumps of like fatty liquid on top as like two separate things. Add your salt and pepper with your fancy shakers. And then after you give it one final mix, you're ready to plate it up. So get the most ornate bowl you have. I got this bowl like, I don't know, 10 years ago when the Zellers chain went out of business in Canada. I don't even know why I grabbed a ladle. I thought I was going to spoon them on, but just go for it. Full send it and pour them into your bowl if it's big enough. Then, a little aggressively, put too much parsley on.
All right, enough talk. Let's taste these things. Use a fork. We can get in here. So mussels take on the flavor of butter when you put butter in them. And that's what these taste like. They taste like butter. But not just butter for the sake of eating butter. Definitely got some nuance from the wine. They're tender. And Bobby certainly was right with using PEI mussels. Now, instead of using a baguette, I made some fresh sourdough. Spoiler alert, this is my first sourdough loaf. When I get a little better, I'll shoot you a video. Sourdough definitely picks up the broth. I don't know how this dish isn't a #1 winner. And if I hadn't watched Bobby Flay make it and been inspired to make my own, I wouldn't be enjoying these beautiful mussels on a nice rainy day. So thanks for watching today, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Hello everyone! Wow, I got so much juice in here I just burnt my hand. And why is that okay? Because we're making mussels and we're out doing Bobby Flay.